No bars off. Huh. Yeah. MCs take no bars off.
What a life. It's true that they underestimate you. My life is real. So I'm frontin' on them every chance I get, to be honest. Wavy hair, mystique, up in this bitch deep. Chain with some sick feet, corner of 10th Street. Scoop me in the MPV, I'm holding big heat. Soloist, vocalist, maestro, this fish grease. Rest in peace, Polo, he see us, I was just with G. Just like Ryan E, me and Preem, this history. Young ones, abuelas, Jesus candles, bodegas. Always playing some gangsta, who is that they gon' say nah? Look at us now, De La Ma, Ray, Ghost, and Rick. Big up, Big L, Prodigy, True Goy, they live. Martyrs, if you will, a legend has a cartel. I'm on jets with giants, I'm Bill Parcell. PTSD, project trauma still dwells. Happiness gotta be in you, money can't help. So salute to the men that never hit the pin black. We got to the bread and still live to spin that. What a life, I'm a man, I'ma die about it. Feel the pain, but I'm not gonna cry about it. Tell the truth, cause ain't no reason to lie about it. Invisible fingers playing chords on my haunted piano. I'm a man, I'ma die about it. Feel the pain, but I'm not gonna cry about it. Tell the truth, cause ain't no reason to lie about it. Invisible fingers playing chords already.
How y'all doing? I go by the name of Shot Stimuli. Welcome to NoBarsOff Show. People have been hitting us up about this Nas album. I was trying to wait, to hear it and react to it, but I couldn't wait any further. So I said, let me just turn the cameras on. So I'm gonna run through it. This is live reaction. I haven't heard anything, so I'm probably just gonna play a verse and a hook. Right away, but what I've been hearing is that Premo didn't match Nas from people that have been commenting on it, saying that the beats wasn't really what people was expecting. This one called My Life Is Real. I like the flow of it. It sounds like Premo, the chop, the pianos, the staccato. It sounds like he took something and kind of, mysteriously chopped it up so you can't really understand where it came from. The rhymes, Jets with Giants, Bill Parcells, that's typical Nas stuff. He's doing what he does. I think that an album like this, you kind of got to have a theme or something. We got to be going somewhere, rather than just coming together and creating something hopefully special. But I'm hoping that people maybe have just been too hard on Premo. I like that first one. It's simple. It ain't really hard. It ain't really crazy. And to me, the chorus is it's an interesting way to set it off. I was expecting more of a New York State of Mind set off. I see it's a New York State of Mind Part 3. Hopefully that is crazy. We're gonna go into Get Ready. See what that's about.
Get ready. Yo, Preem, give me that turnaround. Yeah, that's it. Jesus, the king out of Queensbridge. At ease us with your lyrical thesis. Me just chillin', buildings, high ceilings. Billions of my vision, please, I'm from the P's. VVS on freeze, VSOP's trees. Esco, Pablo, silked out in Cabo. The prettiest, high tech like NVIDIA. Just that smart, I know a little about a lot. When you come from less, you learn particular plots. From whipping the pots, checking in on parlays or parfaits, how my days start. We on player shit. Dinner's come, we leaving big tips. I taught some of y'all how to eat, but I won't trip. Taught some of y'all how to dress, but some of y'all still a mess. Serial investor, serial killer threat. Turn ether to Ethereum, y'all wanna bet? I got a crypto key, it come with a password. Then I flip that key to digital cash word. But then I get bored of that, it's too small, I'm off of that. Cigars in the roof now, Midtown where the office at. Mr. Cryptocurrency Scarface.
Pay that nigga his chips.
Yeah. I lay criminal lines down over more bass.
The boom, the pip, the boom blip.
Mr. Cryptocurrency Scarface.
Pay that nigga his chips.
Yeah. I lay down digital lines over more bass. Think it's a shame these.
It sounds real hip hoppy. Nas is rapping. He's rapping the whole check my parlay, parfait, ether to Ethereum, Mr. Crypto. He's rapping. The music itself is not bad. What's happening is it sounds like backdrops. It sounds like when you go to the radio and you rhyme and they throw on a beat. It sounds like break beats. It sounds it's not crazy to the point where you're like, yo, I gotta spit on that. I think people are used to Preem being, when you come from a group like Gangstar, where the dynamic of that group was Guru could rhyme here, be monotone, and the music was over the top. The scratches, the samples, the chops, and it was a perfect marriage because you didn't have to do too much as a listener other than absorb the production and follow Guru's rhythm. Like, the rhymes weren't super complex. The tone wasn't out of it. It was a groove. It was really similar to jazz, except when Premo had these dynamic chops. What's happening here is the music is here. And with Nas's flow, because he raps well, but he doesn't take you to all of these places with volume and inflection and switching flows. It's making the song stay flat. And I don't know if Nas can rap himself out of that. And to me, I would have, this song right here, if I was Preem, I would have been like, all right, on that first pass, you hear it, like, all right, let's go back in and try to remix it and make it a little liver, because it's not bad, it's just not crazy. New York State of Mind 3. 1 was phenomenal. 2 was pretty amazing as well. If you're gonna do this, you gotta do it. I hope it's all right.
Yo, Preem, play me that Billy Joel joint.
Some folks like to get away, take a holiday from the neighborhood.
Let's do it.
Hop a flight to Miami Beach or to Hollywood.
Come on, Preem.
Without taking a Greyhound on the Hudson River line. I'm in a New York state of mind.
Steel toe, construct walk, Nike shorts, at night at court. Stress and cut your life short. I'm from egg rolls and duck sauce, where the feds rolled on duck short. City Island and say less. Plenty talented kids, stay blessed, gamble and make bets. Throw on some DMX's words, they live in all of us. Some get deported, some die young, but it's all a rush. On part 2, I left you with 2 of my friends. And now our goals is that our sons don't end in juvenile pens. Rikers should be closed, MDC the beacon. Where ice if you real, or they rob you upon your piecing. If you was locked down for a while, it's a different place now. They building hotels where it once was a devil's playground. Michelin stars cool, but the streets is cooking that beef stew. That chopped cheese too. Screwface how we smile. They want us gone, but that's fine. Cause we really outside for now and all time. That New York state of mind.
Some folks like to get away.
Part 3,
Holiday
3 times for
from the
NYC.
neighborhood. Hop a flight to Miami Beach or to Hollywood.
What a city.
Without taking a Greyhound on
Knicks,
the Hudson River
Mets,
line.
Yanks, Jets, Nets,
I'm in a
Giants,
New York
Islanders,
state of
Rangers,
mind.
the world. And we got fit, jumping up, hitting pull-ups and dips on scaffoldings. Potholes still be hard on our whips. Never ending nightlife, supermodels events, some art galleries. I could name some clubs that no longer exist. The Limelight, the Tunnel, and the Palladium. All night we stayed in them fly, waving the sky. If you was maiden and wild, and wouldn't trade it to the day that you die. The most hated, and I think we know why. Now, rappers we know as legends, drift and float to heaven. Some are living and present. They I miss 87. And Queens was a teen, then a kid with a chain, holding a pen and wrote pain. We'll never see this again. So I let rain replace the peepholes. I'm suited in boutique clothes. We're just inclined to defeat foes. The 5 boroughs where real life is defined. Y'all know the time when I'm in the New York state of mind.
I kind of wish I didn't see the posts and get the text messages saying that Preem didn't live up to the expectations, because I had that preconceived notion in my mind. This right here, I think it's the tempo. I think they tried to keep that same tempo as part 1 and part 2, which was that groove, the pianos. It was kind of dreary, but it was gloomy, and it had Nas painted the color and put the color into to the darkness. This sounds like he no longer lives in New York and he's trying to get the New Yorkie vibe. And I don't know if he lives in New York anymore, but it sounds like even if you do live in New York, you're not living where you're experiencing the state of mind. He's calling out Nets, Knicks, Jets. Like, it just sounded lackluster. Of course, your state of mind now has a different perspective, but I would have sped it up. That chop is too down. It's not even. There's no. For a while I'm listening, I wasn't even bopping. I was like, hold up, I'm not even enjoying this. It's like, I don't know about that one. That was an interesting choice. Man, I'm kind of disappointed. It's just not. This is not bad music. It's just not. It's not. No, it's not what I was hoping for. Let's see if it gets a little better. Welcome to the Undergrounds, the 4th track.
Okay, we got to go deep, deep, deep to the underground.
Take every breath out of my body if I don't stay real. For life, yeah. Turn it up, turn it up, yeah. Welcome to the underground. That basement life, way underneath the earth. Dig up dirt, termites and baby mice. Scattering below the surface. We deep in the soil with jackhammering to the core of it all. Avoiding the laws outside the corner stores with the raw. Take me back again before ice around me. On stage performing while they fighting around me. Later somebody gun pop. The good old days, we from the streets. Making plays, either you grind or you incomplete. Open the year 86 Lafitte. For the time that the team was confined to 4 walls and now we meet. How about it for the real? Now I can fly to Saudi. Doing deals, coming back, whole fam shout with his souvenirs. If my kids are Nepo babies, it was destined. And they blessed, let them go crazy. Healing is important. Live it if you talking. Children get the short end of the stick, let's make better choices. And everything costs, there's a price just to breathe. Everything gets taxed, nothing in life's free. So ain't nobody stealing my peace, I'm still a beast. If I gotta put a piece in somebody grill and release. Figure the speech, picture me a civilian packing heat. Back in the days, waves, immature, naivete. By the tender age of 12, around some men who made it through situations that was inhumane. Eating 12-course dinners, look how the menu changed. But the men ain't changed, yeah. Welcome to the underground.
Coming straight from the underground. Coming straight from the underground.
A 24 karat go to.
Now this right here is this is when Nas is able to be Nas, and that flow, which on this type of joint allows him to get, it's just the pace. He's able to throw them words in there. I'm digging this vibe. Now, I will say the music is still, it's not knocking. The tempo is helping, right? It's moving, but it ain't knocking. And Nas he's doing his thing. Ain't nobody stealing my piece. I'm still a beast. If I gotta put a piece in somebody grill and release, figure of speech, picture me a civilian packing heat. Back in the days, waves, immature naivety by the tender age of 12 around some men who made it through situations that was inhumane, eating 12-course dinners. Look how the menu changed, but the men ain't changed. Like, here you go. He painting pictures, man. I think the music got a vibe, it got a groove, but it's not ugly facing. And I think that's what is missing so far. Like, I wanted that unbelievable, that MCs act like they don't know, that just, that boom, that Premo got a way about him where with them chops, when they turn around, it's like, ugh. And then he has the 1,000,001 questions, right? Where The groove is there. The percussion hits hard. But it's I don't know. It has a pocket for the artist to breathe. Like Jay was floating on them Premo joints, friend or foe. Maybe we just in a different time, man, and maybe you just can't find that grit. Or maybe I'm being too critical and we only 4 songs in. All right. Let's see what we talking about. Madman.
And how do you feel about the music business now in general right now in comparison to before when you first started?
Well, there's much more respect. They respect it as an art form now.
What were the feelings back then when you first started?
Nigga music.
I don't give a goddamn. It's Nas.
Murderous material made by Madman.
I don't give a goddamn. It's Nas.
Murderous material made by Madman.
Let's cop acres. I do this for thinkers. Salute to Sasha Jenkins. And door knocker, fly ladies, Gucci link gangsters, and rappers that use one producer. You know that Metro boom in the future. We still don't trust you. Didn't start it, but I boosted it. Figured I'd bring it back. Since multiple hit makers on one album, I introduced it. In fact, everything in my head make bread. I made hip hop and symphony shows start to spread. But still nothing is sweet. You can tell by just bumping this beat. Still nasty since 91, nothing competes. Before Snoop, before Wu, before Big, there was this young kid with small dreads from the bridge. It's Nas. Preem, how many times I gotta tell him? I don't give a goddamn. It's Nas. Preem, how many times we gotta tell him?
Murderous material made by Madman.
It be tradition, hate, they wishing on me. They try to switch the story, so they don't look like a bitch in the story. It's my life, not a third-party witness story. Somebody heard something different, distorted version of the truth. It's murder in the booth. Word to Lorenzo Irv, the Ben Swerve. Got ink on the sheets, the wings from an angel swings. What's beef? Rest in peace, stack of cheeks, queens. Flyest ever, Russia diamonds in Italian sweaters. Indian gold with the highest of betters. The winner's circle, I remember the win was respected. And we champion for those who had came and collected. For my G's with that money cologne, bring honeys home. I made smashes with Poke and Tone. They used to harass me, when you gonna get up with Premo and Zone. Almost 30 years, people won't leave us alone, and I'm grateful. Middle fingers up to the hateful. I don't give a goddamn.
Rappers that use one producer, he went back. You know that Metro boom in the future, we still don't trust you. Metro don't trust you. We're going to shoot you. I didn't start it, but I boosted it. I figured I'd bring it back since multiple hit makers on one album, I introduced it. In fact, everything in my head made bread. I made hip-hop and symphony shows start to spread. But still nothing is sweet. You can tell by just bumping this beat. Still nasty since 91, nothing competes. Before Snoop, before Wu, before Big, there was this young kid with small dreads from the bridge. Like, he's floating. And he's speaking facts. He's talking about that one artist, one producer, which is where hip-hop kind of started when you got with your producer, made your album. Here he comes. I still remember the Video Music Box special. It was like an EPK, and he was getting with Pete Rock, with Premo, with LES, with Q-Tip, and we were like, wait, can you do that? Can you get a bunch of different, like the best of the best and make an album? Like, and they all coming from for this kid from Queensbridge, and that EPK created the lore of Nas. And it was well deserved. I love Premo. I'm trying to figure out why this music it doesn't sound complete. It doesn't sound finished. And I don't know what that's about. Because Nas he's moving. He's moving on it. I was hoping people were wrong. I was like, nah, it can't be. But what I'm hearing is just sounding like, I don't want to say like he's playing around, but it sounds like how when you hear Preem start something, and then he'll go get a different record and use that as the foundation. Now the song done went completely somewhere else because he's using 2 or 3 different records, and which he might have done, but something is just not taking it over the top. And I don't know what that's about, but I'm gonna keep going. Pause tapes.
Remember the first time I made a beat, I had a cassette player, in my grandma's crib. I didn't have all, the extravagant equipment. This is back in the late 80s. And I used to listen to music on the radio that I liked, particularly old school, like 70s. And I would record it. And then after I recorded a certain part that I liked, I would record, loop, until it just became one beat. And, that was the beginning of me making beats. Record, loop. Record, loop. Record, loop. Record, loop. Record, loop. Record, loop. Record, loop.
It's a drive-in movie, no roofs on a bunch of Benzes. Let's try to reimagine the passion when I got in this. Like Panasonic with the tape recorder, trying to level the treble and bass in order. The station sound distorted, I moved the dial to improve the sound. Years later got a Sony stereo system, no comparison with the boombox. My living room knocks, my nigga Mayo next door, he banging on the wall, told us to stop, take me back. Drugs and money, we cruddy, lung smoky, fiends in the hallway bummy. Just finished the OE, music saving our lives. Just listening, getting fried to underrated MCs. Spraying something to hide the aroma, still in my mom's crib, was young and lazy. Quit school cause I needed fly shit, the fiends will page me. Not trying to be locked on a bed, Queen's crazy. Guess jeans and polo jacket, just in the crib causing all this racket. Always knew I was the verbal assassin, submerged in a very dirty world but only was half in. That's when I had an epiphany, came with Last on a Symphony. If I could set a posse cut off, that'd be my entry. Picking up the stereos, remote control quickly. Ron G's in the cassette deck, rocking the shit, G a surprise. I open up, bombshell in my mind tells me I could hook a beat up for myself to rhyme. My mom's hall closet and boxes, all kind of shit. Johnny Taylor records and some good Grover Washingtons I'm locking in. Grab a piece of vinyl, drop the needle at the top, listen for a beat to rock. 90-minute tape, I got enough time. Play it one time, 4 bars, press record, then press pause, then restart. Record, loop, repeat. Do that by 20 times, yo, I made my first beat. Pause tapes.
Nah, he floating. He floating. Yo, hold up. Nah, he painting all of the pictures, yo. What is happening right now? Hold up, man. Hold up. Because I'm like, this is taking me back, man. Quit school because I needed fly shit. The fiends would page me, not trying to be locked on a big Queen's crazy Guess jeans and polo jacket, just in the crib, causing all this racket. Always knew I was a verbal assassin, submerged in a very dirty world, but only was half in. That's when I had an epiphany. Came with Last on the Symphony. If I could set a posse cut off, that'd be my entry. So because he heard Kane going last on the symphony, if I could set a posse cut off, that would be my entry. Yo. Picking up the stereos, remote control quickly. Ron G's in the cassette deck. Rocking the shit. G. Throw back to the line of surprised I opened the bombshell and my mind tells me I could compete up for myself to rhyme. My mom's hall closet and boxes, all kind of shit. Johnny Taylor records and some good Grover Washington. I'm locking in. Grab a piece of vinyl, drop the needle at the top. Listen for a beat to rock. 90-minute tape. I got enough time. Play it one time. 4 bars. Press record. Then pause. Then restart. Like, come on, man. Yo, what is happening? He rapping. And it's topical. I'm seeing the connection. I'm seeing the throwback, the light years. We've been waiting light years, or he's light years ahead. I love Premo. What's happening? What's happening right now, man? Come on, man. Man. Writers.
Here's my galactic and citizenship card. Interplanetary mission, I've been discharged to hit y'all. No ancillary staff will assist me. I'm about to show you what that writer's list be. See, I'm a writer in rap form, but these are writers that bomb trains and subway platforms. Courageous, brave, and street creators. They synonymous with DJs, rappers, and breakers. Arms folded, jail poses, ill portraits. Foster kids mixed in with the ill fortune. Fat laces, back in the day, shit calligraphers. Tagging their names, putting their signatures in places. Courtyards, sports bars, landmarks, 10 clocks, jams in the park, they doing art. Big bubble letters all over the city. I see it up in high places, wonder how they did it. Admit it, I always wish that I could do the same. But now the mic is a marker, I'm tagging up names. Sometimes at night I would walk with a pen, with a marker, or even some chalk.
Writing my name in graffiti. Yes, indeed, I wrote graffiti.
Sometimes at night I would walk with a pen, with a marker, or even some chalk.
Yes, indeed.
I love that Rakim cadence. I love the yes indeedy. I wrote graffiti. That's hard. The topic is dope. The song is a little long, 4 minutes 53 seconds. Throwing it back to the writers and graffiti and paying homage to that area of hip hop. But once again, the music is good. It's okay. It reminds me of the Nas projects with Hit Boy, where I personally felt like a lot of the music was cool. I think that Nas's greatest projects, and this is coming from somebody who had the same criticism as him about picking beats, his greatest projects is where the music matched him, and it was jazz influenced. I think with a project like this, you might almost have to pick a genre that you're going to take the music from to provide a feel. It's not all over the place, but it has a certain groove. It's just the groove is it's not captivating. I haven't had one ugly face, head nod moment where I'm like, yo, if I was in the studio and you hear that beat, I'm like, yo, I got it. Please let me. It's not happening. And that's okay. Maybe that's not what they were going for. Maybe they were going for backdrops so you can really hear what Nas has to say. This one called Sons, Young Kings.
Yeah. Young Kings. It all starts. Humble beginnings. Young Kings. Young Kings, yeah. Head on a swivel, loaded lead in a nickel. The devil holding a sickle, wanna sever your tissue. That's forever the issue, then candlelight of the visual. They say jail is both a rehab center and homeless shelter. And life and death is close as a tonic and seltzer. Never fold under pressure, give you my manifesto. Every man is a vessel, my son is my reflection. He from the highest heaven, I try not to possess him. Allow him to be tested. One day the words may come out the mouth of a reverend. By the power vested in me, loud at his wedding. Get flowers while you can smell them, I try to tell him. All the diamonds and foreigns, all the finest of garments. It's really how it ends and not how it started. Filthy rich scuba diving in your wealthy pockets. Louis Prada, but health is my most valuable stock tip. Y'all about to run things to my young kings. To my brothers with sons, let them run. To my brothers with sons, so fun. I pray y'all both share the most powerful bond. A little different from him and his mom. To my sisters with boys, the joy. To my sisters with boys, enjoy. Tell him stand tall, know he should go for it all.
He's the glorious king.
Plenty stuff I used to.
This is probably like my favorite song so far, technically. Maybe because I have sons. And he did a song called Daughters. I think this is a beautiful tribute to sons. Some of these words are really, really majestic. I can't even. The music on this one, it fits. It is not over the top, but I do think it fits. I think it's a good song, right? Musically, again, it has a vibe. Now, what Nas is saying on here, I think he's floating and finding pockets, and it's speaking to people. Every man is a vessel. My son is my reflection. He from the highest heaven. I try not to possess him. Allow him to be tested. One day the words may come out the mouth of a reverend by the power vested in me, loud at his wedding. For people that have sons, that is such a beautiful picture to paint, to think about your son, whether your son is younger. My children are 10 and 6 at the time of this recording. So just hearing that is like, wow, that's crazy to think about. The young children that they are will one day become men and will one day choose a bride, and you'll be there and hear those words. So it's a dope. It's a really dope image that he painted. Give flowers while you can smell them. I try to tell him all the diamonds and foreigns, all the finest of garments is really how it ends and not how it started. Filthy rich, scuba diving in your wealthy pockets, Louis Prada, but health is my most valuable stock tip. Y'all about to run things to my young kings. And I know there's more jewels on here, but we're gonna keep flowing. The hook is dope. Hook is powerful. Like I said, I like the song. And for this to be my favorite song so far, and still musically, it fits. It's not over the top, and I think I got to tailor my expectations at this point and just realize that Premo created a backdrop for Nas, and this is not going to be Premo shining, creating those type of ill chops where you just like, yo, I'm just realizing this is what it is. I still think it should be 10 songs and not 15, but we'll see. It's called It's Time.
Hey, yo, Black, it's time. Yeah. Time traveling. Hey, yo, Black, it's time. Yeah. Hey, yo, time flows through me. How many rhyme flows and lines can I recite with my eyes closed? Yo, let's shoot this movie smoothly. Listen to me. Let's take it to the past, long before the new me. I seen it when it first got tricky. Dipping through the city, whipping new cars to the herb spots for the sticky. I was the one by the tree in the GS3 with Biggie. Next thing you know, where the time go is gone quickly. Spin down the street back where I used to be. Stomping grounds, just touchdown to QB. It's known for violence and money. Saw a brother fresh homie just walked down 20. I stepped out, I stretched out, I took a breath in, let a breath out. I don't flex, don't want clout, but what I do want to see is my brothers are winning. And all my people out there cherish the time you give it. I think you know what time it is.
You gotta know when to identify fillers. Because sometimes when you record this stuff and it's loud and y'all feeling and people like, oh, that's crazy. You got to come back to it and realize that if it's comparable to another joint and that joint is better, you got to cut it. This song is all right, but it ain't. It wouldn't have made it. You know what I'm saying? And this is also coming from somebody that's not a great filler identifier. Like I thought probably now today I'm a better filler identifier, but when you're recording, it's tough because every song it sounds good, it's new, it's you spitting, especially if you're saying some dope stuff. But to identify the song as a whole as okay. This music reminds me of, for my old heads, DMX, Cannabis, and Nori on Hot 97 rapping in the late 90s. I feel like it was 97. And Flex kept playing these break beats. And I was so irked. I was like, yo, why is he playing break beats? But it gave the MCs room to kind of rhyme. It wasn't like the beat wasn't taking over. It wasn't the most popular beat that was out. But it was still irking me as a listener. I was like, yo, why he keep giving them these these beats that don't really knock? And this is reminding me of that. It's like, what are we doing? Is it a throwback style, or because it's sounding real, like all the vibe is real 80s, like 90, which is cool, but it could still be crazy. This one's called Nasty Esco Nasir. Come on, man.
That one hand on the stairway of music. That's it. Yeah. Let's go. Nasir, just designing this rhyme is a fight against time. Every minute they wait to hear a true titan's a crime. There's two types of villains that live in my mind. I define it as one killing with rhyme, the other dealing, supplying. Garments of all kind, no more designer to wear. Style more modest these years, honorable to compare. The guards Esco Nasir, Nas from Nasir. Since the sandbox came out of it, part of my ominous content, y'all should be scared. Birth certificate says Nasir, origin not clear, but what a great name to bear. My name is not as common as Muhammad or as popular or as praiseworthy, so I adopted a moniker. I'm Nasty Nas, I was destined to be here, and Grandmaster Cass's atmosphere to breathe Kumo D's air. This Esco here, I like that hip hop stuff, but come here, I whisper in your ear, I don't give a fuck. It sounds like it bothers you that I'm just that guy, just that fly. Nah, but I know that you hate me for rapping the tracks that sound like mafia movie scores, baby. That was your thing. You was getting that through the doors crazy. Cause it didn't happen before me, sorry. You was talking Cristal first, yeah, that was all me. But I brought the blick to the church, I told you run it now. My jury box open, you hearing a humming sound. Not humble, not underground. Fuck your cigars and fedora hats, this is real rap. What could be better than that? The double R, the iciest jewels. Cash rules, heavenly messenger, white gloves, white shoes. Man, that sound materialistic, rapping about how the rich live. Yo, that boom bap is too whack, that don't get you no bitches. But Nasty the type to rob you. Who you talking to? You, who? You. No one left in this room, just us. The fuck? Damn.
I like this concept. I like the back and forth. I like the different phases of Nasir. But this music. No. I don't like it. It's not bad, but it's not good. It's just, it's. Why is it so dreary? Why does it sound like? It sounds like somebody should take this acapella and give it to Camouflage Monk or Conductor Williams. It's one of these. Who's doing, like, even if it was, like, I think this would sound good on some lo-fi. I saw the video where they took, like, the Will Smith joint, threw it on some lo-fi, and it sounded crazy. Like, he might not even need no drums. Just, I'm frustrated, man. My story, your story. AZ on this.
So
sound crazy right here.
Yeah.
Immaculate.
Sound like we opening new spots in Vegas.
It's been a minute, Esco.
Oh, indeed. Every time the right time.
Yeah, ladies, y'all invited.
Always. Ladies.
Let's get money now. Let's get money on.
How much we talking?
Trying to diversify the portfolio.
What else, God?
Everything else.
Well, let's get to it.
Yeah.
My story, your story.
Weed high war stories.
Kid fly raw stories.
I could cry more stories.
Fuck a orgy, touch her face, 2 mouths kissing on me. Fuck off me, can't fuck them all, that's too costly.
Saucy, sucker softly, awkwardly, finger fucking her cautiously. Talk to me, that's that joy brought thoughtfully.
To mature me, there's more to the story, glory.
Surely, switch sides for the lift ride, the fish fry.
It's them guys with their money up, diamonds jumping like Bobby with a Gumby cut. Choosing wisely high as the movie Friday. 100 blunts.
Pre-roll, never we fold. Fuck it, he hold. But me though, had the Pizzozzi's out for my P.O.
We herbalists, raised by gangsters on streets that's murderous.
Work too much.
Taking vacations more, it worked for us.
Thanks to us, it's more fly living and less angel dust. Tangled up.
Up in the mountains, don't let them hang you up.
My story, your story.
Weed high war stories.
Get fly raw stories.
Who could cry more stories?
Glasses tilt pour for me. Brownstone 4 stories. Eyes on all glory, we outgrown them warm Maury's.
With the mic cord, I could talk to GDs and vice lords. Folk nation, Mexican gangs that's doing life for it.
Crisscross, crash out. Kidded cars cashed out. Cul-de-sac, glass house. Solar facts, axe bout.
12 jewels, show and prove. Earth revolve around the sun. To know whom and what you are, food, shelter bound to come.
Love, peace, and happiness. This is what we rapping with. Still we ain't having it. Relaxed around the savages.
Exactly what our fabric is. Others are embarrassing. Arm and hammer balancing, sneaker box what the cash was in.
Battleland, back then bricks built from a half a gram, ashy hands.
No gloves cooking up, had a master plan. My story, your story.
Weed high war stories.
Kid fly raw stories.
I could cry more stories. My story, your story.
Weed high war stories.
Get fly raw stories.
Who could cry more stories?
360, it's crazy right here. This was needed.
We needed this right here.
Up.
Yeah.
Another joint. We tied one. We tied the knot on this one.
Yes, sir.
QB, what's going on? Brooklyn.
BK.
Somebody remix that, please. That was crazy. Yo, what is happening? I'm sorry. Oh, my goodness. The mature me, there's more to the story. Glory surely switch sides for the lift ride, the fish fry. It's them guys with the money up. Diamonds jumping like Bobby with a Gumby cut. Choosing wisely highs the movie Friday 100 blunts pre-roll. Never we fold fucking heat hole, but me though had to piss OZs out for my PO. We herbalists raised by gangsters on street as murderers. Work too much, taking vacations more. It works for us. Thanks to us, it's more fly living and less angel dust tangled up in the mountains. Don't let them hang you up. What is Glasses till pour for me. Brownstone, 4 stories. Eyes on all glory. We outgrown them Warren Morris with the mic cord. I could talk to GDs and Vice Lords, Folk Nation, Mexican gangs that's doing life for it. Crisscross, Crash Out, Kidded Cars, Cashed Out, Cul-de-sac, Glass House, Solar Facts, Asphalt, 12 Jewels, Show and Proof, Earth revolve around the sun to know whom and what you are, food, shelter, bound to come. Love, peace, and happiness. This is what we rapping. Still, we ain't having it. Relaxed around the savages. Exactly what our fabric is. Others are embarrassing. Arm and Hammer, balancing. Sneaker box with the cash for sin. Battleland, backed in bricks built from a half a gram. Ashy hands, no gloves, cooking up. Had a master plan. Come on, man. Come on, man. I've had moments where I've and Focus could tell you. I've had moments where I've gone in the booth, I've rapped well. Producer's been like, all right, because you either the dynamics, the flow, whatever, now the song it's not matching. We gotta go back in. It's something it's happened. Focus, my man Will. And it's okay. They are killing it. And this beat is not living up to it. I'm sorry. I love Premo. It's not. I don't know what's happening. Sorry. It's a good song, though. Bouquet. To the ladies. In parentheses.
To the ladies and all party goers.
Where the ladies at?
And if you know who you are, why don't you make yourself seen? To the ladies and all party goers.
Where the ladies at?
And if you know who you are, why don't you make yourself seen?
What would the world be without beautiful, powerful women? The mimas, the grandmas, the nation building. Who educates us, challenges, teaches, love us, support us. It gives birth to all the world's sons and daughters. And y'all deserve props cause y'all running hip hop. Started with Shy Rock, 50 years later, women is on top. Bahamadia, Missy, Moni, Light, and Queen Latifah. Miss Lauryn Hill is an honor for me to even meet you. Where would we be without Queens in the microphone? Roxanne, Shantae, we both call QB home. Though she pushing the culture, I'm inspired by Salt and Pepper, Nikki, Foxy, and Kim, and Megan Cardi and Left Eye. Plus, nothing realer than Lotto, Glorilla, and Rod Digger, Remy, Rhapsody, and Eve, all straight killers. And I was signed by a woman, she created a movement. So much love to Faith Newman. What we doing? This one goes out to the whole woman nation.
To the ladies and all party goers.
Where the ladies at?
And if you know who you are, why don't you make yourself seen?
With love.
I love that LL Jack. And if you know who you are, why don't you make yourself say that's L? Song got a vibe to it, got a groove. Once again, we grooving. Love the sample, love the sounds that are coming in, the instrumentation. It feels like he's running things through I don't know what kind of processing, but it sounds like it's just, it doesn't sound like it's in your face. I don't know if it's a different type of way he's making the beats, cause I know he used I think a SP12 back in the days, and maybe he's still using the same SP12 and it was analog before. Maybe the digital was giving it a different vibe, but it's definitely sounding like it's not the dynamics of the music are sitting. It's like it's sitting in the background. I don't know if that's the mix, the mastering. Something is Or it could just be the music itself. It's just, maybe that was meant to sound this way. But nothing is in your face. And as much as I like this one, I think this is probably one of my favorite beats. The way he chopped it and the way, the sounds are coming in, instruments are coming in. It still matches the vibe of the album, right? It's still Nas's show. So maybe, like I said, maybe that's the theme. This one's called Junkie.
I kept telling myself I was gonna kick, but I never did. I'm a junkie. I'll be a junkie the rest of my life.
I let the flow go where it wanna go. Back with Premo. Let's do it for days of B.I.G. Yeah. I 3D printed the studio, D&D reinvented me and you know who, Preem. And yeah, y'all, it's been a minute. Come up to the 4th floor through the door, Premo renamed it. Now it's headquarters under a new location. We aliens like a deity trust. Man, I have standards, I'm the G.O.D. Bruh, I'm supposed to big kick this habit. Done with it, having fun with it. Hard to let it go. How could you when you in love with it? Once upon a time, I couldn't start my day without it. I played it every morning loud while I'm ironing my outfit. In my car, just zoning out, straight hot boxing. I need that real dope. Why can't I fuck with Suboxone? Medications, they just don't work. My body jerks. R&B playing constant is how I got through the hurt. 808 addictions, sound of a DJ mixing. Had to stay away from my young boy cause all he listens to, that gritty, that raw, intense, hardcore. But makes me wanna put them on to some much harder songs. I consult a physician, prescribe me a pill. How do I cope? I could die on this hill. Find a rehab for beats and lyrics, a treatment center. Counselor said I should be speaking better. Hi, I'm a rapaholic, only been sober since my last installment. Need music with substance, so it's abuse they call it. I'm still sick, hello everybody, now I sit. We all in this circle together, ain't that a bitch? I brought my brother here with me, his name is Chris. He got a habit just like me, he cannot kick. So again, be smart, cause this is fun for me. No matter how nice you are, don't come for me. I'm still a junkie, hip-hop junkie. I need it in my arteries, it keeps calling me. And that's serious as a heart attack.
I thought KRS-One was about to come in. I thought would have been cool to hear Nice and Smooth on this. I feel like this should have been, now that I'm thinking about it, this should have been a Mass Appeal compilation almost, where I'm talking from Nas' perspective. Like I'm gonna put out veteran MCs and I'm gonna feature them on some of these songs to kind of get people ready. You had the Slick Rick album drop, so I would have gave Rick a verse. You got a lot of people, like I said, Nice and Smooth could have been on here. There's a lot of MCs that I feel like could have had a revamp and a push, and this would have been a good way to sign them and throw them out there. Black Sheep, could have been on a joint. I'm just thinking of, Lords of the Underground. I'm thinking about people that could be on Mass Appeal right now that you could sign and give them a place on a joint, because I don't know what's happening musically. It's just I wanted to hear Magic and not the Nas album Magic, because this is sounding magical like that Magic, where it's okay, it's good. But I don't know, man. Y'all help me out. Shine Together is the next one. It's a dope chop.
Rhyme a few bars, kick a few flows.
For every word I spit, I get
phenomenal.
And we might as well shine together. I made moves in the trenches, looking over my shoulders. A fool and his riches will soon part. That's what they told us. A school of fish follows a shark to eat his leftovers. And when that shark is hungry again, it ups the death total. Esco in that Maybach truck, Macallan Scotch in the cup. 300,000 watching the stallion that's rolling up. A boss is one who learned to get dope and he show you. Keep the limelight, I curves them photos, I'm Yoda. The wise one, high off the blunt smoke. Worrying about the next man will stunt growth. Just do my shadow boxing and jump rope. I don't front for attention for ratchet sisters. Till my casket dip, I'ma want more. Just a truth trick. So many new chicks that wish I was born with two. Oops, I take that line back. A devil in a blue dress, I grind that. Body so crazy, they asking where I find that. 35,000 feet is where I write my rhymes at.
Rhyme a few bars.
Yeah.
It's for every word I spit, I get.
Phenomenal.
Now that's it right there.
We might as
Got
well
unbelievable
shine
right
together.
there.
Like a baby baffled, first time seeing the shadow. People react the same to what Premo and Nas will unravel. Rugged pistol holder / government whistleblower. Repugnant information, the public should get to know us. The boroughs into Piscataway. Know my album dates, a staggering rise of music coming out, I calculate. Cause when my name is mentioned, is why the game be shifting. When you lames drop, the people remain indifferent. This is my dissertation, displaying it at my leisure. Precious like postal cards written by slaves in secret. Black preachers casting spirits back into hell. Hear the trumpets in the Bible as Joshua starts to yell. Easy money is robbery in broad day. Might call BET to play my videos all day. The cribs are mini museums. The closets are more like small department stores. I drop that raw.
Rhyme a few bars.
Like baffled like a baby. First time seeing a shadow. Cribs and many museums. I mean, I don't know if y'all felt that chop, but the way that turned around, the instrumentation, the drum pattern, the tempo, which was not super fast, but it allowed Nas that room to breathe and rhyme. That's kind of what I was hoping for. Just the way that song starts. It's Premo. That was it on song 13, Shine Together. 14, I'm sorry. There's one more, Third Childhood. I know Nas has Second Childhood. I'm afraid of sequels at this point right now. I don't want any more sequels. Sons was good. New York State of Mind 3 was okay. But yeah. So let's wrap this up. Third Childhood. Thank you for being here.
When I flow for the street, who else could it be? NAS, resurrect through the birth of my seed. Queensbridge, make everything right. Is it time to take off the Scully, the Timbs, and the fitted caps? Time to let go the weed, can't let the jeans sag. Ozzy Osbourne still got his fingernails black. Rock and roll is still rebels, any age that they at. But with rappers a time limit, never. I'm living proof. I'm the truth till if I live till 102. When I was young, I knew nothing, but then here comes a new lesson. From an older gentleman dressing Dior, he flexing. He said it's not how old you are, it's how you feel. Look here, I'm in my Air Max 87 still. Rasta still smoking, secluded out in the bush. Pimps still wearing their derbies, people still dipping snuff. That's how we stay true, ways we learned in the days of our youth. Seen a man like 82, he rocked his hat age deuce. I'm going out hood, different from being a third childhood. Switch it up a little, but still, I'm going out hood. When I flow for the street, who else could it be?
Love this topic. Love how he's approaching this.
Make everything right. Get yours, nigga. When I flow for the street, who else could
Gotta hear another verse.
Resurrect through the birth of my seed. Queensbridge, make everything right. Hear me out now, back in the days it sure was a time. Hear me out if I've been your age and you haven't been mine. As we get older, at time great turns into mediocre, good turns into so-so. Bad just means that it could be better. I wrote a letter to the judge for Prince, a sharp-minded man who thought his way about the pens. Corporations are not the genius that created gangster rap. Never give them credit for that, we made it that. I assisted Hip-Hop 50 to that whirly stage and brought Kool Herc on stage. I made sure the Hip-Hop Museum got paid. Matter of fact, anything my name is involved with, positivity revolves in it, serendipitous, always move with confidence. You may not see me sweat, but trust, yo, I work hard for this. Grew up around heroin addicts before that crack shit. Crack was light compared to what the smack did. Y'all played with marbles, we played with dope fiend needles we found. Injecting worms when the rain brought them up from the ground. There's nothing changing, some of my men, we go back like daylight savings. My third childhood, that third course, that's the main dish. Hope we get dessert, that's the cherry on top. Peaceful Sundays, but we still carry the Glocks registered. If you made it this far, then it's all good. It makes me proud, I love that we going out hood.
I would have kept Shine Together, Third Childhood, My Story, Your Story, Nasty Esco Nasir, Sons, Pause Tapes, Welcome to the Underground. Ooh, what's that, 7? Yeah, this might have been one of them 7-song albums, and everything else on the Lost Tapes. Like, and the rest of them are not bad, but you kind of got to know when to hold them. You got to know when to fold them. You got to know when songs don't match up to the other songs, and the production. Production is the culprit on this one, man. I was really, really praying that people were being just extra and with high expectations, and I get it, because there's glimpses, there's times when it matches, but overall, Nas rapped well. I think he has some dope cadences, some dope stories. I think it's messed up that people still put him in the bad beat picker category. And this album doesn't help his case at all. But I know for a fact that when you rhyme like Nas, backdrops are important. Like, instrumentation is important. Especially the way he was introduced to us. He didn't just rhyme well. He put us in a mood. He put us in a vibe. He had a feeling. He painted pictures. He was this youthful storyteller that we all could identify with, whether you was in the mix or not in the mix. And that's how we kind of viewed him, as the street poet. Some really, really great moments in some ways he approached these songs. I think it's it's tough. It's tough to critique art, because when people are making it, you believe that it's the greatest thing ever. You believe that you nailed it, you hit it out the park. So I'm wondering if the feedback is getting back. I'm wondering how they're receiving it. I'm a big Premo fan. So I'm pretty sure there was intention behind this. So I don't think they made a mistake, so to speak. But I just had to, give my 2 cents and chime in as I was listening. I wanted to bring y'all in. So once again, thank you for subscribing. This episode is brought to you by my book, Strong Words for the Week. It's up here, right here. Don't fall. So please go get that. Thank y'all for being here, and I love you.
Real spitters take no bars off. Huh. Yeah. MCs take no bars off.